This prison did not punish people with pain. It punished them with silence. And for many who were held here, that silence never truly ended. Some stories never die. They only wait to be heard. This is Night Hauntings. In 1829, a prison opened in Philadelphia with a radical idea. Criminals would not be beaten. They would not be publicly shamed. Instead, they would be isolated. This was Eastern State Penitentiary, a place that would change prisons forever. Here, inmates were kept alone in their cells for up to 23 hours a day. No conversation, no eye contact, no human connection. The belief was simple. Silence would bring reflection. Reflection would bring repentance. But what it actually brought was something else entirely. Prisoners were hooded whenever they were moved through the halls. They were not allowed to see one another, not allowed to speak. Meals were passed through narrow slots in the doors. Work was done alone. Thoughts echoed with nowhere to escape. Soon reports began to surface. Men talking to the walls, laughing without reason, screaming into the night. Some lost their sense of time. Others lost their grip on reality. Even author Charles Dickens visited the prison and later condemned the system, calling it a slow, daily torture of the mind. Isolation did not reform people. It broke them. As the years passed, Eastern State Penitentiary began to change. The prison became overcrowded. Cells designed for one inmate now held two, sometimes three. Violence increased. The original system collapsed under its own weight. By the late 20th century, the prison was no longer sustainable. In 1971, Eastern State Penitentiary officially closed. Prisoners were transferred. Guards walked out. The doors were locked, and the silence returned, heavier than before. Not long after the closure, strange reports began to emerge. Visitors spoke of whispers echoing through the cell blocks. Laughter with no source. Some claimed to see faces appear briefly in empty cells, only to vanish seconds later. Others described sudden cold spots, an overwhelming sense of being watched, a pressure in the chest, as if the walls themselves were still aware. Many believe the prison never truly released its inmates. It simply removed their bodies. Eastern State Penitentiary was built to hold people, but what it truly imprisoned were minds. These places were never meant to be empty. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Tune in next week for another video. This is Night Hauntings.